Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. Today we are building more mobile electric fence. We are going to get some pins set up for Maggie and Gracie, and then of course Velvet will follow and the sheep will follow. But we are in the calf pasture, and so we're going to establish some mobile pins out here, get some runs made to where we can start rotationally grazing across this area, and also behind them we will go ahead and seed. So come on, let's go. We got work to do. Okay, so I got all the posts run all the way down the barn. And then I got the post run for the two pastures that we need. And it's a good thing that's all we need, because I have all of 4 posts left in my wheelbarrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and start running line. Also, I want to say there's a reason why we are running Maggie and Gracie in this pasture first, and it's the same reason that we've had for all of the other animals. Maggie and Gracie are used to electric fence and they do respect it for the most part, but this is where the strong hitting electric fence is, and so I want to go ahead and start them here and let them, if they're going to touch it, I'd rather them touch this one, because this one is far hotter than the other one. It'll teach them the respect. They'll be in this one for weeks, and then they'll go to the milder one and they won't want to touch the milder one. So that's my thinking. And also it just so happens to be where they work in on the rotation. And it also may be that when Mr. Wonderful comes back this next trip, that it might discombobulate everything all over again, because when he comes home he's going to be building permanent fences, and we're okay with that. We're okay with, he can discombobulate whatever the heck he wants. If he's going to put up permanent fencing, we will move everybody inside. I'll move him into the house if he wants me to. But for now, we're going to put up our temporary fencing, and we're going to wait for Mr. Wonderful to come home to build his fences. Epps. Epps. I stuck on the other side of the fence. It's so sad. I'm sorry. Can you climb the ladder? There's a ladder right there. Can you climb it? Can you do it? No, she says I'll go around. Eps. There's stairs. Right over there. Come on. Climb the stairs. You can do it. No? Okay. Now they will not be allowed to go out in these for any length of time for the first, long while. They'll get put out for 30 minutes for the first time. We will work them up to them being out here for long periods of time, but to start with, it'll just be for, basically when I'm cleaning their stalls, and then they'll come right back in. But it'll be good for them to be able to get out and stretch their legs, get some vitamin D, and start grazing on the grasses that we have here, because we have a lot of grasses here that they don't have in Oregon, and there's a lot of grasses that we had in Oregon that they don't have here. So they need to learn to forage and be on pasture here. Not that grazing is their number one source. It will never be their number one source of nutrition, especially with these two mares. They will be, I take care of their nutrition in the barn, but they need to learn to graze outside too. And I want them to have pasture. That's the whole idea of having a horse coming here for retirement, is for them to be able to stand underneath the big oak trees in the shade and be in pasture and have plenty of room and peace and quiet. So that's the goal. I think I will split one of these water troughs in between those two pins. I think that's my smartest plan of action. So I'm going to go ahead and flip one of those over the fence and hope it doesn't roll all the way down the hill. And then go ahead and get it drug to where it needs to be and get it started filling up. blow the water out of it. Make sure your end's where you can see it. No other reason than to grow yourself a set of lungs. You're welcome. Good night. I am super excited to see Maggie and Gracie out on pasture here in Arkansas. And I went ahead and moved the sheep pasture and Velvet's pasture also tonight off camera. So I am ready to put everybody out first thing in the morning, and it's always great. It's always a good feeling when you kind of give yourself a step up towards the next day. And for us that are growing our own food, farming, homesteading, you know, just it's always good to be one chore ahead for the next day. So thanks guys for coming along. I hope you had a great day. I'll catch you on the next one.